Hello everyone, Treecks here. Welcome back to Wario Land 3. We are really approaching the end right now. As you might have noticed already by the last couple of stages that we did, and also how things actually appeared on our to-do list, we are actually really close to finishing off this game. Last time we checked, we were already over 80% completion, so I think it is time to actually show off how much we still need to do. Allow me. Time to check out our treasures. And we will see, we have 95 out of 100. We only have 5 more to do. Here is one. On the next page, there's another one. Also a loose treasure, as you can see. Except for this one, of course. And this page is even already fully complete. But anyway, right now we have only one more stage to do. Unless we want to grab the final music box already. So we're going to enter the East Crater. It is an area we've already been to, briefly. We were not able to do anything yet, but because of me misremembering where the red treasure chest was, we've already seen the room. So we know how to get there. This first part of the video is therefore not going to be too spectacular. Let's get rid of you. To the left over here we're going to do last, of course, so that's going to be for the blue treasure. But we are now interested in the green one, and that one is through here. After the previous treasure, where we actually got a jackhammer, this actually opened up to the left over here. Normally there wouldn't be a gust of wind here, but now that the jackhammer has actually opened up some of the floor, we can actually go up here. And I'm surprised it actually worked out in one try. Avoiding all of these guys is not per se easy. Let's go down here first. Yeah. Would have been nice if I actually remembered to crouch there. Thought I could simply drop there. No. That's what I get for saying, hey, I did it first try. But now it seems the game is coming back at me and saying, nope. What makes you think you did this first try? We need to crouch fall here. Only then we can actually squeeze our way in here. Here are some bats. You might have noticed by the beams of light that you saw in the room, there's indeed going to be a vampire section here. Which is very handy to use because, while Bat Wario, you can actually avoid all of the wind gusts. You're not actually affected by them. You will be affected by the beams of light, so make sure not to touch those. And try to get yourself to the top right of the room, where a key is actually waiting for you. Next we need to go to the chest. On the downside there is we don't want to get hit by vampires now. As Vampire Wario, we're not able to open up the chest, so... Now we need to do something a bit more complicated. We need to get ourselves to the bottom right of the room. That we want to do like this. Hold right, and make sure you don't actually go up the floor. Until you get yourself to the bottom right, and there we need to do it again, only this time heading left. And once again, make sure not to get hit, because there's no beams of light down here. If you get hit, there's no way to open the chest. Unless you reset the room. That was treasure number 1 for today. Of course, this is going to be something that unlocks something. All of the stages we need to do are in a single line, all the way until the end. This one is going to give us night goggles. And if you remember, you may actually know where we're going to use this. Yeah, this makes Wario look funny. But Wario also able to see funny things. There's a doorway in the dark, and we know where it is. Sea Turtle Rocks. And I'm going to stop talking as Wario now, because it's hurting my voice. It is funny to try, but allow me not to actually be able to do that for 20 minutes straight. Well, time to head to the northern quadrant in that case. One more treasure we need to get in N6, the final one. In that X-ray room is now available to us, now that we're able to see the door in there. Pretty easy to get there, we know where we need to go. Head to the left or right in this room, both will actually lead here. And now the X-ray room is a bit less dark. And we are able to actually check out a door over here. Blue treasure, here we come. Oh yeah, this is this room. There's a lot of lasers here. Try not to look at them straight, because you might get epileptic of them. Oh, ouch. Sir. I'd like you to go away, actually. I need to go up here. Here we have another trolley that we're going to use. Drop down here, because we're obviously not able to go straight through the lasers. That will actually hurt us. Oh, and we're not able to stand on that. Okay, I need to reset this. My mistake, I thought you were able to actually stand on the top parts of these lasers. Apparently, they are not solid. Crash through here, in time. And next floor. Before approaching the next trolley, we're automatically obtaining the blue key. That's something you cannot really miss. Oh, this looks like a tricky jump. Oh! Remember the music coin down there. And speaking of down there, Geronimo! Oh, there's also one over there, by the way. Let's keep note on that. We're going to be gathering them pretty soon, now that we're approaching the end of the game. So it's time for us to learn where all of these music coins are. After obtaining all of the treasures. Next one is going to be a gong. Even complete with a stick to hit it. This gong is going to be pretty random. It is of course once again going to unlock one of the remaining stages. There's only 2 left, in fact. And this one is pretty random. It will actually do something in Above the Clouds for some reason. And what it will do is make the moon rise behind the clouds. Above the clouds. And that all with the sound of a gong. Strange, I know. But the rising of the moon has made the final chest available to us. Now, unfortunately it turned daytime now. Normally would say that's not a bad thing, because we've only seen Above the Clouds during nighttime, I can remember. But we actually need it to be nighttime. Because I think I don't have to state the obvious, but the moon is of course only going to be there during nighttime. During daytime you will find nothing at that platform. Now, that is a bit unfortunate in this situation. Yeah, and therefore we're not able to see Above the Clouds during day. However, there's one way I can actually make up for that. While collecting the music coins here, then I will do it during daytime, no matter what. I already know that there's no music coins in the blue chest room. And therefore we can actually get all of the music coins during daytime at this stage. And then I will play it during daytime. The 5th time we're going to play this stage is going to be the only time we're going to be seeing it during daytime. So this one actually stays a mystery for now. Also fun, I guess. Unfortunately, this is how things worked out for me. I would actually choose to go daytime right now, but without the moon, we don't have a way to get into the room with the blue chest. In the meantime, we're climbing this tower yet again. The Tower of Clouds. Something that actually belongs in the Kirby game, I know, but we're doing it in Wario as well. Here's the room for the red treasure. Need to go here towards the green treasure room. Which was the balloon, remember? However, that is yet again not the final place where we can go. We can go even further to the right if we don't miss the jump. And over here we will actually find the blue key. So, we will find out why that solid platform was actually there. It is in order to catch you the moment you get the blue key. And then we need to make our way around again. And this time around, enter the moon. I missed the jump again. Jump. Jump again. And here we are. Moon time. Pretty strange place in all honesty. Didn't expect the moon to actually look like this from the inside, but yeah, there's other games where we're also climbing into the moon, so you might say still a popular thing to do in video games, sometimes actually entering the moon and finding some strange, unexpected things in it sometimes. Alright, here we go. Rock break. Time to go into the next room. Yeah, it's more than one room in here. It's 2 rooms in fact, because the chest will be here. Oh yeah, need to crouch jump on this bird. And the bird disappeared. Reset time. Okay, he will automatically come in, crouch, jump. This is going to be pretty annoying. You can't simply drop here because there's going to be an abyss down here. And dash jump. Which is of course also something you can miss. It's pretty weird that you actually end up here again. You go through a door in order to get to that room, so you might actually think this is on the same level as the other room. But apparently this is higher up for some reason. Which actually feels weird. Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I guess that works. I can remember something similar happening in another stage. Where I got hit by an enemy and dropped down to a lower section accidentally as well. Actually making some sort of shortcut. But anyway, here is a glorious moment, because this is going to unlock the final stage in the game. There's 2 more that we need to do. One of them is already unlocked, one of them is not. This is going to be the final one. The mysterious portal that we saw peeking through the wall in the east crater is going to be opened up by this pickaxe. Opening up the final treasure in the game. 2 more treasures we need to get. Both of them are now available. And it is time for us to check out the east crater for its final treasure. Which is of course going to be optional, because the final treasure in the game, which will also lead to the final boss, is also already available. It is no surprise. I can already give away this is going to be an optional treasure. But it is going to be the final one that we're going to get before the story actually gets concluded. With the obtaining of the blue treasure chest in Out of the Woods. Something I'm of course also going to be trying to do today, looking at my time. But first, blue treasure time here in the east crater. And this portal over here is now accessible. And that will lead us to a different room here in the crater. Which is going to be a fun barrel throwing challenge. As you can see, we need to hit some enemy blocks. However, we cannot go through here because we will drop the barrel. Our challenge is going to be to throw the barrel upwards. And then catch it again before it falls to the ground on the other side of the wall. And this we actually need to do a couple of times. So you'd better actually have learned how to handle your barrels by this point. Otherwise you're going to be in a lot of trouble in this room. Halfway through we will actually find the blue key. Because there's 1 more section we need to do. Let's quickly check out past the snake which one we need to do. Yeah, the top one. The bottom one is for the music coin. The top one is for the blue chest. Throw, catch. Throw, catch. And break the top blocks. And here is our treasure. The final optional treasure in the game. The East Crater, the last stage where we needed to get 2 chests, is now also fully complete. Both of them obtained today. This ultimate treasure is going to be the most valuable one for Wario. The last one, of course, being the final music box that I deliberately saved all the way until the end. And that is going to be our finale for today. And also for the project for now. Of course, the final boss is not going to be a thing for the next episode quite yet. I also need to obtain the music coins, but here is our treasure list. Fully complete with the exception of 1 treasure. But we all know what that treasure is going to be. A trip through nostalgia. In the past 20 episodes, this is everything that we have gathered. Except for you. But everything else we do have. It is time for us to check out this final music box. And see what is going to happen the moment we return the powers to the deity that's actually present in the temple. Remember part 1? The whole reason why we're here. We're actually collecting these music boxes because apparently the powers of the guardian of this world, the god of this world, have been taken from him. And we need to find a way to actually get it back to him. For that we actually need the 5 music boxes. 4 of them are now in our possession. And there's 1 more chest we need to get, and therefore we know where we can actually find it. Right, let's go check out my notes quickly. Yeah, this is of course going to end in the boss stage as well, so be prepared for that. Let's go see where we need to go. Is everybody ready for the final stage of this game? Which was also the first stage in this game. Let's go check out this place one more time. Best way to figure out where we need to go is remember what actually happened, how we unlocked the stage. It's been a while ago, but we actually found ourselves some golden dust at some point. And apparently that actually opened up a tree. It's the scary looking tree that we saw in the beginning of the game. In the final room of this stage. It seems we need to climb that in order to obtain the blue key. And then the boss. And after him, the blue chest. Here he is. Oh, nice. I roll into the fire. Nice one. That looked amazing. Alright, Wario. If you're done playing with fire, it's time to actually check out this final room. Let's climb the tree. We have been climbing plenty of trees already in our video games. And there's also still plenty to come. I can remember a lot of video games out of the blue where we need to climb some more trees. As a quick example, a couple of Kirby games for instance. Oh, nice! Well, let's reset the bird so we can check back. Yeah, let's go make ourselves a list of video games where we need to climb trees still. Super Paper Mario is one. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is also one actually. Ow! Ah! I wanted to jump on top of you, not get hit by your beak. Oh, let's not forget about Ori and the Blind Forest. That is one amazing Metroidvania. Let's talk about Metroidvanias. Ori and the Blind Forest, man, that's a Metroidvania. Wario Land 3 is a very good Metroidvania, but not the only one. Also need to think about playing Metroid again, actually. Not just Metroidvanias, but also regular Metroids. Might actually make that my next project, and I don't think about it. I did think about playing Metroid Prime already, but never came around to it. And now that I am in such a Metroid mood, I might actually consider playing another Metroidvania after this one. And that one being actual Metroid, not just a Metroidvania. But I'm not too sure about that. We'll see how it goes. Collecting blue keys pretty easy anyway. You do need to climb back up the tree, the first level again. Because you're forced to actually drop down the tree, as you might have seen. There's nothing too spectacular about it. Okay, apparently this does not work. We actually need the bird. He's a bit higher. Not interested in you, sir. Go away. All of these donut blocks that you see here, it's pretty obvious we can go crash down to the bottom of the tree. But of course, that's going to be for a musical coin. That's something we don't have to do right now. This will be for next time we're in this stage, which is going to be next episode actually. Because that's also no surprise. After we're done here, it's music collecting time. And we're going to do them in order, the stages, so... Next stage we're going to be here yet again. But first, it's time for the final regular boss in the game. A spider boss. Awesome. Be careful not to get hit by his webs, because that will turn you into Yarn Wario and will force you off the tree. So make sure it actually lands on the floor first, and then you can grab it and hit this guy. And afterwards, he actually likes standing on top of you. But unless you're really close to the edge, it's normally not make you fall down. The biggest threat is definitely the spider webs that he actually shoots. If you get hit by them too early, you will actually fall off the tree no matter what. Because Yarn Wario is something you cannot stop. And the most annoying part about this is that you actually fall down pretty far, if I remember. Oh, that still was not it. One more hit, I think. He's already red, so... Nintendo rule, whenever bosses become red, he's almost dead. Oh. Very scary web. Bam! No, missed. Need to deal with the scary webs one more time. No, this time I actually stay a bit more to the left. Easier to avoid. Now for the final hit. Where are you going to fall? Whoa, whoa. Don't make me fall. Yeah, music stops. This was it. The final regular boss in the game has been dealt with. And that will lead us to the final chest in the game. It took us 20 parts. A nice round number, but 20 parts. And 100 treasures later. We have done them all. 100% completion when it comes to the treasures with the obtaining of the final music box. And therefore opening the end of the game. Full 100% we don't have quite yet, of course. For that we still need to get all of the music coins in the game. That is going to be the next thing on the agenda before taking on the final boss. But at least the final boss is now unlocked. What it will actually be precisely, that is something we're going to find out a couple of episodes later. For the first time in this project, something unlocks in the beginning of this game. The temple itself. There we need to go in order to finish off the game. But before we do, I'd actually like to get 100% completion in this game. For that, as you might have seen, is a fifth thing required other than collecting 4 treasures in all of the stages. And that is collecting 8 music coins in the stages, and that you need to do in one go. The whole reason why I did not actually collect them throughout the stages. It only counts if you collect them all in one go. That is going to be the next thing on the agenda. I will see you folks in the next episode when things actually change up here in WL3. Treecks out!